Today we're going to talk about how to talk about your weaknesses in an interview. We know this question is coming. We know it's going to take some form in the interview process, but there are so many candidates that are not prepared for this. So let's talk about first identifying your weaknesses. Now, you can get that from past evaluations where managers have given you feedback. You can get that feedback from interviewers or from recruiters. Is there an overlying or a common theme here? And also, what do you think you need to improve on? So put those things together, start to think about what are your actual weaknesses. So identifying them is halfway there. The second thing is, can you show what concrete steps you've taken to overcome those weaknesses? Because that's ultimately the question is, do you know what your weaknesses are and what are you doing to improve? So make sure you have a plan. Next thing is, what was the outcome of those of the steps you have taken? Can you quantify it? Can you show, I've taken this course, here's what I'm doing to overcome those weaknesses, and can you turn those weaknesses into a strength? Let me give you an example. Let's say you say that your weakness is you tend to interrupt people because you're so excited about what your next answer and what the person's talking about, you tend to interrupt. So maybe you decided, I'm going to start taking notes. So you start taking notes so you can put your thoughts down on paper, still listening to the person, take down their thoughts. So you've just not only stopped interrupting, but you are showing that person that you are listening to them because you're taking notes on what they're saying and you're taking notes on what you would like to talk about in the future. So you have slowed it down. So that's kind of like showing that you've taken a weakness and turned it into a strength. Now, for sure, for this to work, you have to have the humility to look inside of yourself and really examine what needs to be improved. You also have to be able to work at yourself, and you need to take the time necessary. I'm Dawn Williams. I can be reached on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.